It's so frustrating to, like, so many of my students pass. I'm an easy marker when it comes to speaking tasks, but I don't, I really don't just give it away. You have to do what the rubric asks for, okay? That's why we have rubrics, and I follow them. Did they do this? Did they do this? Did they do this? And yeah, most people pass because I go, yeah, you did it. Yeah, you did it. But if you didn't do it, then I don't pass you. You really have to blow it not to do it. You really have to not look at what I gave you 2 days earlier that you were supposed to. It's something that we've been working on and have been using, and and this is just a reminder. This is what we're doing. So make sure you do that when we do the actual assessment, because I'll be checking. Most of the time I just talk to you and I don't actually check things off. But today, that day, I will be checking things off, right? And most people just fly right through. But some people don't. And these people are great speakers, but they're only great because I'm kind, and because all Canadians, most Canadians are very kind and don't care what you talk like. We understand you anyway. You'll get by. But when I'm doing a speaking task, when you're supposed to be at this level, if I pass you, you're at this level and you have these abilities. If you don't do those things, then I'm not going to pass you, because I'm not going to have someone say, hey, Monica, how come you passed this woman? Because she can't do any of those things. Yeah, and I've reminded them and reminded them and reminded them. It's not like I don't tell them, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. I'm giving you an example. That's my speaking. These are all the examples that I show you. These are all the examples that I give you the rules. What more can I do? It comes to mind because, I'm marking it right now, and I'm not that I'm marking it, is I'm handing out the certificates, right? Tonight, I'm going to send off all the PDFs of their 2 tasks that they did on Friday. And there are a few people who are not going to pass their tasks because they can't speak. There are a few, very few, that don't have the listening skills to pass those online listenings. Most pass that, flying colors. Some don't. Surprising who doesn't. But the people who don't pass the speaking, not surprised at all. Some people are great speakers, and I look at their levels and go, why are they at this low level? They speak better than people who have higher marks, higher levels. Like, what? Come on, let's get you moving through. Right? So I'm doing lots of speaking because that's mainly what people want. Listening and speaking because they want their citizenship, and they need to be level 4 to be able to apply for their citizenship. But this woman, is, it's education, right? It's the education background. So it's her lack of education which is holding her back. But a lot of people who don't have education have got smarts. And, it's frustrating. My keyboard, I spent half an hour cleaning my keyboard yesterday. Oh, I mean, the hair, you see the cats pass by, and you see the cats that practically sleep on it. Yesterday he was sleeping right with his face right there. Not pressing any keys, but his nose was on the keyboard. So there was so much hair and I thought this can't be good, so I went at it. I did not take it apart. That would just be, yeah, that would just be, impossible for me to take it apart. I should get one of those air things to blow more out, but I have this little brush, and I've been using that off and on of late. So had one of this. Yeah, was that interesting? I've had one of these for, well, I've had this one for years. I got it at my job way back. And I find it very useful when you have a lovely keyboard like this and you have lovely cats like this. Yeah, so there, that's what I'm doing. Sending out certificates.